Yesterday, you tweeted about me. You tweeted and called me dumb yesterday, right? First of all, you called me dumb. Say what you got to say right now. Say what you got to say.
Look at this dude. Wait till you see the. No.
What is going on, guys? Hey, I want to come back to you, and I wanted to bring you a video about Roly-Poly Martin, little fat boy. Yeah, Roland Martin. He decided that he was going to dress somebody down on Twitter, X, and on his show because the guy disagrees with Roland Martin. So, anyways, he did so. He dressed him down, and the young man confronted him in Chicago on the 17th at the Democratic National Convention. And you could tell. That's why I just showed you. You could tell that little roly-poly board, little fat boy, was afraid. He was afraid he was going to get that beat. I mean, he really was. It appears. But, I mean, again, I think all of us know, man, Roland Martin is a bully. I mean, that's what the guy is. And, I mean, he's always been the way that since I've seen him for many years. I've seen him on his show. But, I mean, the fact of the matter is, again, man, he was confronted. And I'm glad he was. Now, I'm not saying I agree with everything the young man's about. Again, this guy's a political activist, and I think he's a real estate developer or something as well. But again, this guy I'm not saying he's conservative or MAGA or anything like that. But the guy is definitely, he's standing on his own 2 feet. He's thinking for himself. And again, I'm not saying that I think everything gets stand for is right. But I agree that you gotta be willing to stand up for yourself. To stand up for others. And again, that's what the guy appears to be. And Roland Martin, he does not like that. Oh my God, you're black. And you have to go along with everything he says. Everything the mainstream media says. And if you don't, then again, there's something wrong with you. You're a bad person. And so anyways, he confronted Roland Martin. Well, guys, I'm going to show you a few video clips of kind of what this guy's about. And I'm also going to show you what he wrote the other day on his Twitter page, X page. Watch this. Guys, I want to read this to you real quick, man. This is from Jamal Green's X page. Back on the 18th, he wrote, "We will not tolerate these black Democrat sellout fools like Roland Martin to disrespect all the young voices who speak the truth. Roland can play that BS with the seniors who watch the show. But the young generation ain't gonna be disrespected. Why are you coming to my page, call me dumb and an idiot, and when I approach you, you run?" And again, man, good question. I think the majority of people, they know what Roland is about. Roland is one of those guys that, man, he's going to run. He's not going to stick around to find out what you're going to do. Because, again, he's scared. He's a scared little fat boy. Yeah, people like Roland Martin, man, they have never graduated from being a bully like he probably was when he was in school. Again, a little fat boy, the fat kid that picked on people, that pushed people around, whatever. Again, man, I could be wrong, but, again, it appears that, again, that's the way he acts now. He calls people names. He says all the kind of bad stuff about people, about whatever, on his show, on his page. But when it comes to actually, confronting somebody or being confronted, I mean, again, he does great when it comes to people like people that have something to lose. Again, not going to unleash everything on them. But this young man, Jamal Green, he appears that, you know what, he's not worried so much about how he appears.
Hold on 1 second. No, ain't no. Hold on. I gave you enough. Hold on. I gave you enough picture. Yesterday, you tweeted about me. You tweeted and called me dumb.
People need to know the real narrative and the facts. Number one, Roland Martin is the aggressor here. He came after me publicly. He was paid to do so. I was on Twitter talking about how we need to be critical of these campaigns and make sure that we get policies so that when whoever become president, they don't forget about us. Roland Martin called me stupid, dumb, an idiot, and a fool on his show. I never tweeted at Roland Martin. I never talked about Roland Martin at all. He came to my Twitter page quoting my tweets to call me stupid. And then he did a show about me and he called me a fool. Now, what I did was I went to an event that he was at today. And I went to ask for a conversation. My arms were folded. I was not being aggressive. And he kept pushing it off, kept trying to leave and not have a conversation with me. And you saw what happened on this video. This, guys, we cannot stand for. We cannot stand for voices to continue to be stumped on because they don't agree with you. I don't have to agree with Roland Martin to be smart. I can have my own views. I'm a grown man. And there's no reason why this man twice his age should be publicly calling me stupid, dumb, and a fool. But when I approach him in public, he has nothing to say to me. You got to do better. And we got to do better to stop supporting these guys who are disrespecting the voices who are doing the actual work.
You know, again, man, at least if you disagree with Roland Martin, then you think, because like Roland Martin does not. I mean, he takes whatever he's told to agree with, you know, whatever demon is talking to him. And again, there's something straight out of hell talking to Roland Martin. Again, so he listens, passes that on, and, you know, again, he doesn't think for himself. And yet he truly, he's an angry little chubby man. Yes, he's nothing but angry little chubby man. And again, they are never right. They're not right about anything. Angry people, they're not right. They can't be. I mean, again, think about it over and over again. They've never been right throughout history. Now, I'm not saying the oppressed, the truly oppressed. But again, people that are truly oppressed, again, they might understand they're being oppressed. But they're normally not angry people, because again, angry people cannot solve problems. They never have. They never will. They truly cannot solve a problem. You know, again, their mind is cluttered. They can't think right. You know, if you're angry, whenever you're angry, you think about it, you can't, there's no way that that again, you could think of a solution properly. You know, again, you're kind of, your mind is cluttered. And that's what's going on with Roland Martin, man. He's not there. He truly is not there. But I'm going to show you guys another clip of Jamal Green talking about what's going on there at that with illegal immigration and in Chicago. Watch this.
If I was American and they said, hey, Chicago, New York, and these sanctuary cities is going to give you immediate resources like this, I would be on the way too. So it's not about them. It's about leadership and their priorities of us. Because we elected you. We supported you. I ain't support Brandon Johnson, y'all know that. But some of y'all did. But the reality is that y'all supported these leaders. And these leaders are supposed to be working for you. Those folks can't vote. Those folks don't pay taxes. Those folks ain't have ancestors here. Those folks ain't never been to America. You elected these people. You pay taxes. You pay property taxes. You pay income taxes. You elected these politicians to work for you and your children. And the fact that they will leave you to starve, they will leave you to starve even if you're a veteran. They won't care if your children is running these streets because they ain't got nowhere to go. They don't care if you are out there and sleeping in cardboard. Ain't no team gonna come and ask you if you want to go come to a shelter, give you 6 months of free rent. But yet they can do that for very people who are not citizens. Should be a slap in the face to all of the folks who pour into this country each and every day. Now, that's not a Republican stance. That's not a Make America Great Again stance. That's not a Donald Trump stance. That is a common sense American stance.
Again, the guy is right. 100% right. Again, you don't have to be MAGA or conservative or Republican to feel this way. As a matter of fact, years ago, right or left didn't matter. We used to agree on law and order, number one. We also used to agree that we used to keep that southern border shut. Again, if we didn't have a stable border, we didn't have a country. We understood that at one time. Now, again, we got to be compassionate. We have to let everyone over. Why not be compassionate about your own people, but your own citizens in this country? Man, why not be compassionate about the people in Chicago that are already living there? Doesn't matter what color, what ethnicity, whatever. Again, that's what this guy is talking about. And that's right. We have to look out for this country. Without that kind of mindset, we will lose it. We will become wherever these folks are coming from. They will bring down the overall level. It won't go up, it'll go down. And again, there are people that understand that they know damn well what's going to happen again if they're allowed to come over here. The way that they have been allowed to come over. So again, all Jamal is saying that, we have to have at least as much compassion and respect to the people that live here, that again, pay taxes, that voted you into power. We have to have at least as much compassion for them as we do the people that are coming here illegally from other countries, mostly third world shithole countries, and they expect to be put up somewhere nice.
You son of a